Good afternoon, everybody. Now, semester 4 online classes is over, and according to the instruction received by the college and the university headquarters, now it has been decided that in place of semester 4, the classes of semester 5 will start. In accordance to this, now I welcome you all to this new online classes for semester 5 AS College Devara. And there is also a lesson plan prepared for the month of May 2020. And according to the lesson plan, the first chapter of core paper 501 is George Bernard Shaw, an introduction as a dramatist. So, here is the first class of this semester online classes. Here it is. You all are aware of the term modern English drama, or better you say 20th century drama, English drama. And a number of literary figures, dramatists are there who contributed much to this literary genre of 20th century. Among them, the name of G.B. Shaw, George Bernard Shaw, must be taken with much awe and inspiration. He is only after Shakespeare in the history of English drama. In some respects, he can be considered even greater than the Shakespeare, particularly in terms of the number of dramas that he has accomplished. However, the critics rate him after Shakespeare. In other words, you can say he is the second most important, remarkable dramatist in English literature. I will not tell you much about his biography, as it is not required very much. However, you must know he was born in the year 1856, and right from the beginning he was a man of versatility, and he wrote the plays that become very famous as problem plays. He was a disciple of Henrik Ibsen, the pioneer of the problem plays. Of course, he was the disciple Ibsen and was the contemporary of Goldsworthy, yet he, through his dramatic acumen, through his literary craftsmanship, he has taken the English drama to further glory, to further height in the 20th century. In almost all his dramas, he dealt with one problem or the other that the contemporary English society faced. As I told you, that he is a master of problem plays. So, in almost in his dramas, you will find the problem, the issues very well handled and a very realistic picture of those problems that the country of England, that the people of England faced during the time. So is very much unique as a dramatist. His first uniqueness, versatility can be seen in the varieties of his subject matter. Like Dickens, he has a very comprehensive idea of the contemporary time, the humanity rather, and hardly he had tried to take into account so many respects, so many aspects of the human life. Nicole says, there are various aspects of life comes within the sphere of his caustic pen: literature, art, medicine, religion, politics, racial prejudice, and social standards. All have been tried to taken into account by these great playwright, and he also says, indeed, no other English dramatist, even Shakespeare, has perhaps traversed such a wide range of serious subjects. Some of his plays, rather immortal plays, are Arms and the Man, Candida, The Doctor's Dilemma, The Apple Cat, St. John, Man and Superman, Back to Methuselah, and many more. So, was not an ordinary dramatist. He was a social reformer. He was an iconoclast. He was a philosopher. He was a sociologist. A man in verse. He has treated serious themes with the living conscience of a social thinker and the missionary zeal of a humanitarian reformist. Shaw himself says, I write plays with the deliberate object of converting the nation to my opinions. In him is found the assertive effort to employ art for the purpose of propaganda, and that is why his plays are characterized as purpose plays. Giving enough recognition to his contribution made to the field of literature, he has been awarded the prestigious Nobel Prize for Literature, and he lived so many years and finally died at the age of 95 in the year 1950. In the next class, we shall come to his play Arms and the Men that has been prescribed in your syllabus. Right now, this is enough for today. We shall meet tomorrow with that discussion on the drama Arms and the Men. Thank you for today.